guys, welcome back to another What I Eat in a Day video. This morning I made a cup of green tea before I was headed to yoga. I take yoga like probably 3 to 4 times a week. It's one of my favorite workouts / just mindfulness things. It's so awesome. So I had that green tea kombucha that I love from Yogi Tea, and then I headed to yoga, and this was pre-breakfast. When I got home from yoga, I made my matcha, and I used about a teaspoon of matcha powder, followed up with my monk fruit extract, my pumpkin pie spice, and then I used pine pollen, which is great for immunity and vitality, and it tastes really good, as well as some lion's mane, which is really great for concentration and focus. I love taking it before a work day. And then I also add in coconut butter, of course, for the creaminess, top it all with hot water, blend it up until it's smooth and creamy. And you guys know at this point, this is like my favorite part of the day. For breakfast this morning, I decided to do something kind of warm and cozy. So I am making a porridge, and I'm starting with 2 tablespoons of coconut flour, then 2 tablespoons of rolled oats, a scoop of vanilla protein powder, some pumpkin pie spice, pumpkin puree, and then I add in some almond milk and some water. And I love this combo because the coconut flour really makes it thick and creamy. And I don't know if I have told you guys before, but I don't do well with a lot of grains in the morning. It just kind of gives me an upset stomach. So having just a little bit of oats and a lot of the coconut flour and all that good stuff is much better on my system. So this is really yummy. I don't actually add any sweetener because I find protein powder is sweet enough on its own. And then I just pour it into my bowl. And today I topped it with some almond butter, coconut, fresh figs, and a sprinkle of granola. So you guys should definitely try this recipe because it's really delicious. Hey guys, hope you're having a good day so far. You've already seen breakfast, which was super delicious. I am actually headed out right now to go to Whole Foods. I have to pick up some stuff for recipes later this week, and I think I'm just gonna get lunch there because my fridge is kind of empty and they have really good hot bar stuff. So I will bring you along for the ride and show you what their hot bar includes, because usually it's really yummy and they always have gluten-free and vegan options. So I love getting their soups, and they have great salads and everything like that. And it's just like one of my favorite places to shop. And for dinner, I'm going to be making something from Purple Carrot, which I'm really excited to try. It looks so good, and I'm going to obviously show you guys everything that is involved in that. So again, I was craving something really warm and cozy, so they had a vegan and gluten-free carrot ginger soup that totally was calling my name. So I did some of this soup, and it tastes really good. It's definitely on the saltier side than what I would make at home, but it's still really yummy. And then they had one of my favorite kale salads, which is their garlicky kale salad, and this time they added in curried chickpeas, and it was awesome. I loved how many chickpeas were in it, so it was a great protein hit, and I love their garlic kale salad. It's so good. So that was my lunch. All right, so it's time to start dinner. It's a little bit early. I'm gonna just start cooking now so that I can take photographs of it and we can just reheat it later. But I am making a purple carrot recipe. So if you guys don't know what purple carrot is, it's a vegan meal delivery service, and it's awesome. It has really, really great recipes. And the ones that I am making today are potato koftas, which are kind of like potato cakes, and they're with spinach and a lot of really yummy things. So they're gonna be really cozy, perfect for like a chilly night. It's really cold today, so I can't wait to try them. I'm gonna show you how everything comes prepared and pre-packaged for you, so you don't have to do anything, which is so great. We're just gonna have to do a little bit of chopping, and then I'll show you the recipe because it comes with like a little booklet with your whole shipment. You get a booklet of the recipes that have instructions, photos, everything like that. So it really makes the process super, super easy. And I personally think this kind of option is perfect for people who are crazy busy and just like don't have time to think of recipes, grocery shop. They have so many healthy options. There's a lot of gluten-free options too, and it's all vegan, which is awesome. So let's spin ya around and get started in the cooking. All right, so this is this week's meal plan, and I'm going to open it up and just show you some of the options. So there is a 5-spice tofu stir fry. We have black bean pumpkin quesadillas. We have the koftas, which is what I'm going to be making. I don't even know, honestly, if I'm pronouncing that correct, but don't those look so good? And what's great about this whole thing is that they have all of these instructions, so you know exactly how you're supposed to do each step. And then the ingredients come all pre-packaged like this. So you open your box and you get everything in its own little package. All the ingredients you need are right in here. The spinach is actually on the side, so there's another bag of the spinach. And we're gonna just go ahead and make these right now. So the first thing that we have to do for the purple carrot box is peel and dice up our potato. Gotta be honest, no idea where my peeler went. I can't believe I lost it, but it's gone. I can't find it in my kitchen. So I had to peel all of my vegetables with a knife today. And I just peeled the potato with my knife, chopped it up into about 1-inch cubes, and then you just toss it into a pot, top it with water so that it's covering it by at least 1 inch, salt the water, and then you're gonna just let those cook, basically just boil until they are fork tender. And while the potatoes are cooking, we are gonna chop up the rest of our ingredients. So we are going to dice up 1 onion. We're also going to dice up a couple cloves of garlic. And then we will grate up some fresh ginger. And again, all of this comes in your box pre-portioned, so you don't have to wonder how many you need of each. And then we are going to grate the carrot. Once you've got everything done, check your potatoes. If they are fork tender, awesome. You can throw your carrots into this water as well as the peas that come in the box. And you'll just cook those for like another minute or two. Just stir it around, make sure everything's in there. Cook it for another minute or two. And then we will drain out the water and add all of those into a bowl. And then just set that aside while we make our sauce. So our sauce, we're going to start with the same pot that we cooked potatoes in. You can just add a little bit of oil to the bottom, add in your ginger, your garlic, and your onions, and just saute those for a few minutes until they get a little bit soft. Don't cook them all the way through because we're going to cook them longer in a second. Once you've got that cooked, you can add in the next 2 ingredients, which is the tomato paste and the Indian spice blend. So good. Add them both in there, stir it all together until it's combined. And then you're going to add in the little can of coconut milk. And this is a great example of why I love purple carrot, because this recipe required just a little bit of coconut milk, and they have a little can of coconut milk. So you don't have to open a coconut milk and then leave the can in your fridge and have it go bad. So that was awesome. So basically just let this simmer away for a few minutes, and then we are going to blend it up and make it into a creamy sauce that goes on the base of the plate. So I just popped everything into my Vitamix, blended it up until it was smooth, and just set that aside while we cook up our koftas. So like you probably remember, we had our bowl of potatoes and veggies. So we're going to add some chickpea flour in there, and using a fork or a potato masher, you can just mash everything together until it becomes smooth, and it's like basically like dry mashed potatoes. From there, you are going to shape them into little cakes. So basically kind of like mashed potato cakes, but they're going to be a little bit dry on the drier side because of the flour, which helps them stay together when you cook them. So they're going to look like this. And all we're going to do is pan fry them for 2 to 3 minutes per side. I'm not sure if you can bake this, so if you don't eat oil, I'm not 100% sure if you could bake these, but you could try. But they're really, really good pan fried because they've got like a nice crispy brown edge, like crispy potatoes. That's what they taste like. They're so good. So just cook them for 2 to 3 minutes per side until they are nice and golden brown on each side. Flip them over, and once they are nice and cooked on both sides, you'll just remove them from the pan, put them on a plate, and return your skillet to the stove and quickly saute up your bag of spinach. So sauteed spinach takes maybe 2 to 3 minutes to make. Probably not even that. It probably takes a minute to make. So you can just add it right in the thing. You don't even need to add any extra water, anything like that. Just let it kind of steam up with the excess oil that's in there. I like to use salad tongs to toss it all together. And this is the texture that you're looking for. Just good old steamed or sauteed spinach. Then it is time to assemble our beautiful little plates. So I did a layer of the sauce on the bottom, topped that with the sauteed spinach. Love the color contrast here. And then 3 koftas per serving. And this serves 2 people, so it was great for both me and Matt, or you could save the leftovers for lunch if you're just cooking for yourself. And it also comes with a little tomato chutney, and you can just top that with the tomato chutney. And the tomato chutney was a little bit on the sweeter side, but it was really great balance against all of these other flavors, and it added like an extra creaminess to the dish. So I really, really enjoyed this. I really think that you guys would enjoy all of their meals because they are delicious. It's almost like cooking gourmet vegan food, but really easy. Like, this is fancier than anything that I would normally make at home, but it was really easy to make and it didn't take me very long. So here is the inside of those potato cakes, and with all of these like beautiful colors and the flavors and the spices and the coconut, gosh, I just loved it. Okay, you guys, that is how easy it is to make a meal from Purple Carrot. I can't wait to dig into this. It literally smells amazing. And if you have never tried Purple Carrot before and you are interested in checking out a box of theirs, you can click the link that is in the description box below. You got $30 off your first box. And if you want to see a more detailed description, or basically like an unboxing of what was included inside of my box, you can head on over to my Instagram. I've shared it all in my stories. I've done a whole unboxing. So if you're watching this the day that this video goes up, that will be live on my Instagram stories. What I Eat in a Day video, thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to subscribe by clicking the red button that is right below this video. I've also linked the entire What I Eat in a Day video playlist down in the description box below as well. So if you're interested in checking out any more of those videos, you can watch a ton more. I have like 45 or something. I have a ton of them on this channel. So make sure to check those out. I want to thank Purple Carrot for joining us in today's video. Don't forget to check out that link that I mentioned down below to get $30 off your first Purple Carrot box. Highly recommend it. Their food is so good and actually very easy to make, and also really healthy, which I really appreciate. So thanks guys, and I'll see you in the next video.